Welcome back to the Unlimited Saga playthrough. And I say for this part we do some lore. Lore sounds good, right? I think so. So previously we went to what's-his-face to confront him about what happened. He's like, it wasn't me. And it's like, what? It wasn't you? Though it's probably pretty obvious who really is the culprit of the destruction of the princess town and whatnot. Everything is in our hands. Yeah, because we gave it to you. No, I have nothing to do with this. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, it turns out that dude, man, is basically trying to get it all. And that's a dragon. And that's how you run away. He just bounces around. So, this particular battle is a gauntlet. We have no time to rest in between, but really, it's not that difficult. Well, maybe the exception of the last part, but we'll get there when we get there. First set is regular mooks that we've seen before. And I'm pretty sure these are always these guys right here, if I'm not mistaken. Also, some really cool music going on right now. A lot of people will say that Unlimited Saga has a pretty good, fantastic soundtrack. And I would agree. Unlimited Saga has a fantastic soundtrack. Them big boys are beefy. Very nice. Just gotta load that animation. No, the disc has been seen some better days. I'll say that. And that's really another reason why I'm trying to push to do more playthroughs as well. Because unfortunately, these discs may not last forever. And who knows how video game preservation is going to go for some of these games. So, while I can play them here and now, I might as well play them here and now. Because I don't think Unlimited Saga has a PSN release. PlayStation Classic release. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And even then, even if it does, it more than likely will have one in Japan, but not the English version, so I don't know. But, maybe a quick Google search may help with that. Nope. So yeah, so basically the only way you're going to be able to play this game is getting the PS2. Well, getting the PS2 game. And you can play this in some PS3s, so there is that. Alright, so we got one of these guys taken care of. Not Bash Bash, anything but Bash Bash. That takes care of another one. was indeed a bamboo split. So unfortunately the prince doesn't have the dagger anymore, so we gotta keep in mind of repairs for whatever weapon he holds out. Cut in indeed. Very nice. Always good to see the parry. Gonna send my boy Armac out here. With his rear blade. Get it? Because you're actually hitting him in the rear. It's a joke. Alrighty, cool. One more. Ooh, he stunned him too. Very nice. He might do it here. Nope. Not yet. And also, you know, Francis is still on our side, too, so that's good. Because he's going to be our, honestly, he's going to be our heavy hitter during Laura's campaign, the way things are going. At the time of me commentating over this. Alright, so that was the first part of the gauntlet. So immediately we go to the second part. With this guy. That is indeed a Leviathan of sorts. Just floating there menacingly. Also, we got a special camera angle for this one. Now, this guy's probably going to end up taking a lot of LP from you. Whew. 2 LP, Jesus. Alright, Francis. Maybe you can actually learn the axe skill during this fight, because it's a bigger enemy. Ouch. Francis floating on nothing. Backslash. Alright, cool. 2 the LP off the dragon. The dragon, D8. Jesus. I think that's pretty hard there. Very nice, very nice. Get Laura out here. See if she can take off any LP. And by that I mean take off LP off the dragon, not hurt herself. that was lightning. And I missed again. Ooh. Fuji. She's gonna be using this skill for quite a while. Very nice. Oh, well, at least we got a scale for a trouble. Alright, now for the final portion of the gauntlet here. This dude himself.
What's wrong with getting rid of useless royalty? Those with power rule the world.
So yeah, he has a an undead dragon. Possibly the same thing as that serpent. The same species. No, because this one has horns. Never mind. Now, you gotta be careful with this guy, too, because this dragon has some devastating attacks, if I'm not mistaken. Whew. There's a lot of LP damage. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I think that's his most powerful move right there. The Shadow Breath. Nice. Oh, nice again. This is why it's nice to have swords over shields for your defense option. A lot of biting. Woo! 4 LP damage. I think that's the most we ever took him before. Yes. Very nice. Still haven't taken any LP damage off of the boss dude here. Not yet, anyway. Oh, you got fire? I got Shadow Breath. Armac, you can do this, buddy. I believe in you. Hit that boss on the rear. For 94 damage. And no LP damage. Oh, something. Poor Armac. Whew.
Who has fallen?
Now, because Armac's body is on the ground there, basically he's gonna eat up a turn, but we can rescue him. if you have a character that's, it depends on their weight. If a character can rescue him or not. So unfortunately, our Golden Boulder dude, man, he's the heaviest character in the game, so nobody in the game can rescue him if he's unconscious on the field, so be on the lookout for that. I can't believe he could like that, but that's awesome. Oof. That is certainly indeed a lashing. I like the sound effect of that Shadow Breath, though. It's pretty cool. Man can't just simply cast fire arrows without being attacked. Back. Finally. Alright. Now it's a matter of just chipping it away at him. Ooh, nice. Also nice. Just my seat here. It's pretty late for me, and as soon as I get this commentate over, edit it up, and throw it on YouTube, I am going to the bed. I gotta sleep at some point. Even though that is the one superpower I would love to have, is the ability to never have to sleep without any consequences. Just think of all the free time I could have. Though resting and sleeping is two different things. Yeah, chopped is rude. But, well, no, because you missed. I guess we're gonna go try Henry here. Show your stuff, Henry. Nice. Oh, cool. Well, he ran away, so we know he didn't die. You can tell he ran away by bouncing, not necessarily him leaving the screen. All right. So that takes care of that little bit. And now we just got to decide on our panels. Ooh, get some good stuff here. Some level 5 stuff. That's pretty nice to get. Level 5 being the highest we can get, if I'm not mistaken. Like that. Well, let's see. I don't know if I mentioned it, but some of these panels are phobias, and they'll put a handicap on that character. However, they'll get a stat boost as long as you don't do the phobia thing. Like, oh, I take, you know. No, wait a minute. I think I'm getting that wrong. No, there's a forbidding one. Like, yeah, I can't exactly remember the phobia, but the forbidden tablets are basically you make an oath that says I will never hit insects, and you get a stat increase. As long as you don't hit any bugs, kind of thing. You know, stuff like that. Yes. Just gotta think really hard if I want to switch this key with this fish. Okay. Just thinking about it here. Just gonna review my options. And by that I mean have a snapshot on my phone of a go-to guide. Or not necessarily a go-to guide, but, you know, a ideal guide, I guess. Or an ideal situation. What am I trying to say? Like, it's not a, you know, hey, do this, hey, do that. It's more like, here's some recommendations for what to do with characters with this kind of builds. Not necessarily going into character specifics. And of course, I got that from all YouTube videos. So thanks to fellow Unlimited Saga players who are dedicated to this game, because it's not a terrible game. It's really not. But I don't fault anybody who is not a big fan of this game. Because it's different. It definitely is different. The Saga games in general are a bit different. In fact, you can actually kind of say Final Fantasy II was a Saga game in and of itself. Yeah. Especially when you compare it to like something like Unlimited Saga with how some stuff works. Well, 2 doesn't match up necessarily to Unlimited Saga, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, there's similarities, but I think the older Saga games are more like 2. But honestly, I've only ever played 2 Saga games. 3 if you count the Game Boy Final Fantasy games. Legends.